Hey friends, welcome back. In this video, I am going to share with you 5 changes to make this year due to inflation. Hey friends, in this video, I am going to go over the 5 things we are doing, the changes that we're making due to inflation. And I am sharing this with you because I just want to put it out there, hold myself accountable, but also to motivate you. And if you have any ideas and suggestions, please leave them in the comment below. Seriously, it's no secret that inflation is impacting our lives and we have to make some changes. It is essential to be aware of changes that we can make to keep our finances healthy and growing. And we all know that, right? This year, we see record breaking inflation. And I honestly don't believe the 8% that they're throwing out there. I think inflation and the prices are growing by more than 8%. And I have never experienced this before, and I'm sure that many of you have not experienced this crazy inflation, right? I will share in this video that depriving ourselves is not part of our frugal journey, and instead we are simply making changes and adjusting to ensure our money keeps up with the rising living cost. So, what is the definition of deprived? The definition of the word deprived is to take away something that someone needs or want, or to cause someone to lose something. I mentioned before the word deprived because I want you to assure you that my family is not going without. We are not losing anything by choosing to spend or be creative in other ways to save money. I am just making this changes and adjustment, but we're still living a good life. And I want you to understand that I don't want you to make changes and then just be miserable. So let's get into it. The first thing is to be creative with your meals. One way we are saving money is by creating more meals at home. We're not eating out as much. And when we do go out, we choose restaurants that have like affordable specials. We're also making changes to the type of food we're buying. For example, we buy more frozen vegetables and fruit instead of fresh ones. And the reason why it's because when I buy fresh, I tend to like have to go to the store more often. And I'm also growing my own fresh vegetables too, so I can live the gardening journey below. And we're also challenging ourselves to try new recipes that are less expensive but still nutritious and delicious. I am also batch cooking sometimes, and I'm also eating more leftovers for lunch than before. Another thing, I am focusing on creating meals from scratch or the ingredients. So, for example, making my own cream of mushroom instead of buying it. Also, another idea is to buy rotisserie chicken and use the bones for broth. And I have a link on how to make bone broth using rotisserie chicken bones. The next thing is learn to make something or substitute. Now more than ever, it is time to learn new things or substitute to help you with inflation. Can you make your cleaning supplies? How about laundry detergent? All of these things will help you save money over time. But if you don't have time to make them, can you find a cheaper alternative? Can we substitute or create it if we don't have the ingredients? Let's say for tonight's dinner. Do you need name brand? Learning to garden is important too. You can grow your food because it will help you in the rising cost of groceries. Seriously, you can buy a small packet of tomatoes and enjoy tomatoes during the summer and fall. And I understand that not everyone has a green thumb or space, but if we all learn to do something new or to substitute, we can save money. The next thing is to buy and sell more than ever. Right now, you need to take advantage of checking your weekly sale flyers and use apps such as Flip to help and find good sales locally. Take advantage of stocking up when the items you and your family enjoy are on sale. Designate a set amount of your grocery budget to sales items if you want to stock up on them. And this will help you save money. You don't have to worry about when prices go up. And this is something that we're working on right now. That before I never kind of bother to save a certain amount to stock up, but now we are. And the following tip, the most important tip, is to stick to the budget. It is so important that we stick to our budget. And the reason why is that we have to be mindful of what we're spending and where are we spending it. No more spontaneous purchasing, because that can lead us to overspending. And hello, I can overspend. If I don't keep track, if I don't discipline myself, if I don't check myself, I can overspend. And one way to do this will be to go back to cash. I feel that when my husband and I go and use cash on our local groceries, we spend less. That what works for us. We don't like it, but it works. Another way is to keep track of your expenses for a month and see exactly where your money went. And that's one thing that we did during a March, and we track our expenses, and we kind of decided what we were going to change. And by keeping track, also we realized that we were spending more money on things that were not important, or we were not catching on, like subscriptions to and the last tip that I have is to enjoy and appreciate what you have. Are we enjoying and appreciating what we have? I think this is a great question to ask ourselves. When we have more, we tend to spend more and not appreciate what we have. This year, let's focus on enjoying and appreciating our things and what we have. This will help us save money and not feel the need to buy more things that we don't need. That creative meal we made, the new thing we learned, those items we purchased on sales because we were able to stick to a budget, because we enjoy and appreciate living a frugal life. Those are the things that matter, right? If you're creating a meal, enjoy it. If you are going outside in a park, enjoy it. Just keep it simple and enjoy it. Appreciate that you have a car. Appreciate that you have food on the table. It is so important. I suggest that now, even with everything going on in the world, please take the time to enjoy and appreciate your life. And those are my 5 changes to make this year. And there might be more to come. And remember to stick to your budget, be creative, buy on sale, learn something new, and enjoy and appreciate what you have. If you want to add to this list, please help me out and write a comment below. So while editing, I wanted to hop in here and show you guys the printable. I made 2 types of printables. One is a regular printable, and the other one is one that you can edit and print out. You can put your date here, your goals. You will write your goals here. I put 3 spaces. It's up to you how many goals you want, or what's important to you. You can write them here. Your changes that you're planning to make. I just put 3 spaces here. It's up to you. This is just a printable. You can, if you want it, you can have it for free. The regular printable. Something new. You will type something new that you want to learn or accomplish, and then I am grateful for, what you're grateful for, and then your to-do list. And I put a to-do list so you can have a to-do list right here for your next budget meeting, or just for your reference, and any note that you might have. And if you click here, you can check. This edible printable will be at the shop, and I will leave a link below. I hope you enjoyed this printable. To get the freebie, just sign up for my subscriber. If you're a subscriber, make sure you check the subscriber library. If you are a member of Begin with a Budget, this printable right here will be available to you at no cost, at no extra cost.